Welcome back to Going Public. As you guys can tell from the title, today we are going to continue with our Testimony Tuesday segment. But today we're going to actually throw a little twist on there. For those of you who have watched my previous Testimony Tuesday video, you guys got the opportunity to hear me give my personal testimony, and I just hope that me giving my testimony, it was able to reach a certain person out there. So I decided to throw a little twist on there this time, and this time I reached out. If you follow me on all my social media platforms, you guys have noticed that I have been requesting testimonies. Now, I just wanted to clear something up real quick before we continue. When I requested a testimony, guys, a testimony can be anything. A testimony can be, for example, a lot of women are going through domestic violence issues. You can go ahead and inbox me if you're comfortable and just give us a little brief story of what you went through and how you got out of it. Divorces, miscarriages, anything personal or not personal that you guys want to share out there is a testimony. The fact that you came out victorious means that you are an overcomer, and that means that is a testimony. Thank you guys for sending me those testimonies, but unfortunately I was only able to choose 3. But like I said before, this is a segment that we're going to keep on doing every month. So if you sent me your testimony and I'm not reading it today, do not be alarmed. I will read it eventually. I will get to all of them. So without further ado, let's get to testimony number 1. All right, so testimony number 1 is from a young man named Mark, born and raised in Texas. And this is what he had to say to the Going Public family. Hello, my name is Mark, born and raised in Dallas, Texas. I'm a father to a wonderful boy. My son is my inspiration and the reason why I'm trying so hard to make it. I was in a 3-year relationship before I met Christ with a woman that I thought was my soulmate. One day she sat me down to talk, only to let me know that she was pregnant and she didn't want to keep it or be with me anymore. I begged her to keep it for months and months. Finally, she decided to keep it, give the child to me, and move on with her life. The day my son was born was the best day of my life. Coming home with a child as a father was something I was not expecting. I started to wonder, how would I raise him by myself? A lot of things came to my mind, but none of them was positive. I fell into depression, gave up on life. Then my mom decided to move to Dallas to help with the baby. Once my mom arrived, she couldn't recognize her beloved son. As a mother, she decided to take matters into her own hands. Take matters into her own hands. And that's when she introduced me to the one who I call my helper, Jesus Christ. He has tremendously changed my life. My mom decided to babysit while I went back to school. I'm proud to say today that I do not regret having my son despite all the circumstances. I am now a nurse and waiting to meet my soulmate. Whatever you're going through in life, just remember that Jesus saves. Wow. That was a powerful, powerful testimony. What I will say is that I do know somebody that has gone through something a little bit similar, and it just touches my heart to see how God has done. It just touches me, and it makes me so happy to see what God has done in his life and also in the other person's life. So if you are going through something like that, if you have gone through something like that, just know that God is there and he has never left you and he never will leave you. All right, so let's move on to testimony number 2, guys. All right, so testimony 2 is from Catherine from Virginia. Oh, Virginia. Thank you so much for sending in your testimony. This is what Catherine had to say. Hi, my name is Catherine from Virginia, and I just wanted to thank God for what he has done in my life. In 2015, I had a job that I loved so much. Though it didn't pay as much as I wanted to, I was constantly excited to go to work. I worked with great people, had great clients, and amazing management team. Oh, and free donuts every morning. Everything was fine for the first 5 months, and I really saw myself moving up in this company. One random Friday, our manager called me into the office to tell me how much I was. I'm sorry, guys. To tell me how I was doing such a great job. At the end of our accolades, she said, "I don't want to let you go, but I'm gonna have to." I remember feeling my heart dropping into my stomach. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I kindly grabbed my stuff and left the building. 7 months went by and approximately 27 interviews, and I still couldn't find anything. I finally landed something, but they ran out of work 3 weeks later. And then this happened for 3 months. I then cried out to God and said, "If you bless me with the job that pays this much, I promise to never rob you and to serve you with all my heart." This month I celebrate 1 year and 4 months at a job that pays $5 more than I asked God for and teaches me new things every day. If God can do it for me, why not you? Be encouraged. God is faithful. Wow, that's a really amazing testimony because I can really relate to that. I had a testimony for myself, but I'm going to save it. But just a little something brief. I also went through a tough time as far as looking for a job. And I just prayed and asked God, like, if you can just open up one door for me, I promise you I will not let you down. I will serve you and I will spread your gospel and throughout my work. And God has blessed me with an amazing job that I have right now. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be right now. So that's a really powerful testimony. Thank you so much, Catherine. Alright guys, so one more for today. Let's read the last testimony. This one is from Muhammad. Muhammad decided to keep his where he lived anonymous, but he shared his name. So Muhammad says, "I want to take a moment to thank God for all he has done for me. I went through a 1.5 years of hell in a jail cell, but I don't regret one bit of it. God delivered me from drugs and alcohol. He used that 1.5 years to get me closer to him. I started to talk to him and pray to him and read my Bible, and he gave me new life. He paid the price for my sins on that cross so that I could have a relationship with him. I'm so grateful for you, God. I just want to thank you and praise you." Wow, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that just touches my heart, guys. God puts us in certain situations for certain reasons. Only God knows why he had to go through the tough times that he went through to be able to meet this amazing God. So thank you guys so much for those of you who sent those in. And for those of you who have sent other ones in, don't be alarmed. I am going to get through all of them. So thank you guys so much for watching this Testimony Tuesday video with you guys. I hope it has encouraged at least someone out there who was watching this video. And if you feel like it will touch somebody else, please comment below, share this, like it, and continue to subscribe. If you are not a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe now so we can continue growing in this beautiful family that we have together. We are going public together, and I'm so honored to be able to share all these testimonies with you guys. So thank you guys, and I look forward to meeting you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.